Budget keyboards are getting better. You may ask or even wonder what kind of corners they had to cut to achieve this kind of price. No, not this. Not the Shadow X. But seriously, Epomaker, why is it just $86? Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to check out the Epomaker Shadow X. This is Epomaker's entry to the FKeyless Master Race, the LED Screen Master Race, and overall the budget race challenge thing master race in this keyboard hobby we have right now. Thank you so much Epomaker for sending this keyboard for me to review. Just a disclaimer, although I did reach out to Epomaker for them to send me this keyboard, they have no say on what I be saying about this keyboard, may it be positive or negative. This video is not being paid for or compensated in any way, and Epomaker is watching this together with all of you. Keyboards nowadays, especially budget keyboards, are getting more affordable, yet have amazing features that you could have only dreamed about a few years back. The Shadow X is a perfect example. I know it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. It does have some things I would love to be changed or to be added by Epomaker if they do create a version 2. But again, did I mention it's only $86? The Epomaker Shadow X's box is pretty nice. It's minimalistic and just shows off the keyboard's layout in the front, and that's basically it. When you open up the box, you can see the Shadow X wrapped in plastic material. You also get a braided USB-C cable, a 2-in-1 switch and keycap puller, additional double-shot PBT accent yellow keycaps, some extra Epomaker Bluebird switch, the Shadow X's manual, and the Epomaker Shadow X keyboard itself. To be honest, when I first looked at the keyboard, I thought it was metal. This gunmetal finish is amazing. It made the plastic look like metal, which is pretty cool. I love how Epomaker added thick bezels around the keyboard. This is the kind of aesthetic I really like. Although it is made of plastic, it is very sturdy. I don't hear any sound, any creaks when I move the keyboard around. The knob of the Shadow X is implemented really nicely. It's sleek, it's modern. Unlike how Royal Kludge did it with the RK-H81, Epomaker did a fantastic job with how they designed the knob. If you want to look at my RK-H81 video, check out this link right here. The Shadow X does have a pretty good screen. The screen is not too big, yet it's also not too small that you won't be able to see the details. The keycaps are double-shot PBT and in the ASA profile. On the bottom side of the keyboard, you have 4 rubber feet and 2 two-level adjustable flip-out feet. The USB-C port is located in the middle of the keyboard, and just in the bottom of it is where you can put the 2.4 GHz dongle. Before I proceed with the features, here's a quick typing test on how the keyboard sounds stock. Just like most, if not all keyboards nowadays, the Epomaker Shadow X has a 5-pin hot swappable socket, great for all users of all levels of the hobby. Having this feature in most keyboards nowadays is good so that you can try out any switch from clicky, linears to tactiles. And you can swap them out really quickly if you want a different feel or sound to your keyboard. The Epomaker Shadow X is gasket mounted. How it is gasket mounted, we will see right now. Ooh, yo, the gaskets are actually really good. The typing experience is a bit stiff, but it's not that bad. It's still really nice. I like how it feels though. So as I mentioned earlier in the design, I love how they implemented this knob in the way that it looks really good. Unfortunately though, it's just like the RK-H81. You can't control the volume, nor is it remappable to anything else. You can only switch between 2.4 GHz mode, wired mode, and Bluetooth mode. I would love Epomaker to make this a volume knob or give us enthusiasts the capability to change this or remap this to however you want. The Epomaker Shadow X has a very cool screen. It does show off details like the day of the week, the month, the year, the time, the current battery levels, and in what mode you're in, either in Bluetooth mode, wired mode, or 2.4 GHz mode. The Shadow X does have a 3000 mAh battery capacity. Unfortunately though, I was not able to do a very intensive test, but I was still able to test it out. I did play Valorant for 2 hours and the battery started at 85%, then after 2 hours, it went down to 65%. Mind you, this test was done in 2.4 GHz mode and the RGB at full capacity. I can assume that you can lose 10% of the battery every hour in this kind of use or this kind of mode, but this would depend on how you use this keyboard. Most budget keyboards nowadays have tri-mode support. I know that you guys might be wondering what kind of latency this will have and the polling rate and stuff, so I did ask Epomaker. In wired mode and 2.4 GHz mode, we have a 1000 Hz polling rate. In Bluetooth mode, it is 125 Hz. For latency, in Bluetooth mode, it is 1 ms. When I did test this out, specifically when I did the typing test, the Bluetooth felt a bit laggy, especially when I was just typing. Now take this with a grain of salt, as I did transfer my Bluetooth dongle from the front part to the back part of my computer. So this may be a reason why it was affected. Even though the Bluetooth mode was a bit laggy, 2.4 GHz was just awesome. In 2.4 GHz mode, it was very smooth and I did not experience any lag when I was using this. In fact, I won a couple of games in Valorant using this keyboard. Just like most budget keyboards nowadays, Epomaker also provides us with a very cool software. One of the good things about this software is you can easily find this in their website. Unlike RK, where you have to go through Reddit or anywhere else just to download their software specific to that keyboard. Just like in most softwares, you have the ability to change the key to whatever you want it to be. It was a bit confusing at first, as I thought you would have to pair this with another function to make it work, but apparently it's not. So the more that you tinker, it gets easier. Trust me. Since this is an RGB keyboard, you can change whatever lighting mode you want on this keyboard. You also have the ability to add macros. The sketchpad option of the keyboard is really cool. This is the part where you can create and add your own GIFs to the keyboard, just like this one. The share page tab is wherein you can share your settings and macros with different users and can also download theirs. The share pictures tab is where you can share the GIFs you created or just download what others have already done. On the personal page, although I wasn't able to test this part out, you can upload settings in the cloud, download settings from the cloud, change the password. It also shows what device is being used right now and has a support page where you can update the software and update the firmware of the keyboard. The Epomaker Shadow X, in my opinion, is definitely worth it. All of this for $86? Yes, please. It has a screen, it has a knob. I know it doesn't function as a volume knob, but it still functions really well. It sounds really good out of the box, looks really great out of the box. I don't know what you can ask for. Do I recommend this for beginners? Yes, I do. This keyboard's really good. Out of the box, you have everything you already need. Customizability is still there. You can still customize it to your heart's content. Maybe add tape mod or add a PE foam mod instead. This will be a different sounding keyboard. For beginners, it's still really good, especially if you like this kind of form factor. Yes, I do recommend this for people who want a Cycle 7 and for those people who also want a knob and a screen. The budget keyboard space of the mechanical keyboard hobby is growing at a rapid rate. I would have never imagined in 2017 to have bought this for $86. But here we are right now. So that's it for the video. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to xaclainrecords and hit the notification bell to get notified on when my videos will come out. If you're interested in creating your very own keycap set at a reasonable price, then check out my review on the GoblinTechKeys service and keycap set they sent to me right over here. And if you're interested in a 65% keyboard where I call it a sneakerhead keyboard, then check out my review on the Matthew-Tech MK66 Plus right over here. Thank you very much for watching. See you all later. Bye-bye.